Two teenagers are facing federal charges for allegedly breaking into a Williamsport business. Today is Thursday, December 18th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. A wind advisory is in effect from 1 a.m. Friday until 1 a.m. Saturday. Otherwise, today will be mostly sunny with a high in the low 40s. Two teenagers who allegedly burglarized a Williamsport business have been indicted by a federal grand jury. The Sun-Gazette reports 18-year-old Tahir Dixon of Williamsport and 19-year-old Shamir Gadsden of Philadelphia were indicted on federal charges of stealing firearms from a licensed dealer. Police allege that back on June 6, they stole two rifles during a break-in at the National Range Armory in Williamsport. Dixon and Gadsden, along with four male juveniles, broke into the business by using a cinder block to smash a window. The six also used a stolen car to transport those stolen firearms. A Cole Township woman is making her second court appearance today to face charges stemming from a 2023 fatal accident that claimed the life of a Selinsgrove teenager. In June, a mistrial was declared due to a hung jury after the jury could not reach a verdict in the case against Emily Bland. In October of 2023, Bland was traveling Route 487 when her car went into the opposite lane and hit a vehicle head-on. 13-year-old Christopher Sensing died as a result of the impact. The defense argues it was a tragic accident. However, prosecutors said Bland crossed the lanes of travel and caused the accident. Authorities released the name of the man who was killed in a crash in the Newberry section of Williamsport on Monday. 66-year-old Dermot McDonald of Williamsport was heading west on West 4th Street when, for an unknown reason, his SUV slammed into the back of a River Valley Transit bus. He was not breathing when emergency responders arrived at the scene and resuscitative efforts were unsuccessful. It's speculated McDonald may have suffered a medical issue. The Department of Community and Economic Development's Neighborhood Assistance Program has awarded over $6 million in funding to assist low-income individuals. The distribution includes $5.6 million to the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank to combat food insecurity. The Love Center in Jersey Shore will receive $39,000 to purchase and distribute healthy, fresh food. The Geisinger Health Foundation is getting over $210,000 to tackle rural healthcare workforce shortages, and $36,000 is going to the Lycoming County SPCA. On Friday, the American Rescue Workers in Williamsport will hand out hundreds of Christmas meals during their annual Christmas food distribution. The Sun-Gazette reports a group of 56 volunteers from various area businesses will help with the distribution from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. or until supplies run out. There is no pre-registration required, and those interested in receiving all the fixings for a Christmas meal should come early. This year, the ARW is preparing to distribute 800 boxes. The boxes will contain a ham or turkey, a box of dry goods such as canned vegetables, a produce bag with apples, carrots, and potatoes, along with a half a gallon of milk, a dozen eggs, a loaf of bread, and an additional box of stuffing. If someone cannot make the food distribution tomorrow, the food pantry operated by the ARW will be open until Christmas Eve. And as municipalities hold their final meetings of 2025, several are honoring council members who are wrapping up their service to the community. In Mill Hall, longtime Mayor Thomas Bossert was recognized for his 38 years of dedication to the borough. And in Lock Haven, council honored outgoing council member Steve Stevenson for his 18 years of civil and public service to the Lock Haven community. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.